Everyone, Pioneergirl08 here. Hope y'all are having an amazing, fun, and safe day. So this build is a build that I did for Gaming with Char's shell challenge, and actually she's also known as Sims with Char. I think it is. I'll link to her YouTube page or YouTube channel in the description. But anyway, she does these fun little shell challenges about once a month. And so this is what I came up with her last one, and she's got a new one that's going to be out for this month, and then we'll get to look at all the ones that people have done sometime, and I'm guessing November. I don't know that there's a date set of when we're going to be looking through them. But anyway, this is what I did for the last one. It was, the house, as you can see, was in the shape of a key, and it was kind of based around a theme of like secrets and things like that. So I'm just kind of basically going through here and trying to like get the stairs and everything placed. It was kind of funny because, it was kind of, funny is the wrong word, kind of interesting, because trying to get the steps where I wanted them and trying to figure out like, because when you're like up above ground, it's hard to see where exactly the basement is, and if you go down in the basement, it's hard to see where the top is. And so I had to kind of play around a little bit with placing the steps, and then kind of seeing where they were showing up, and then rearranging it and stuff like that. I also decided to put the doorway on what would be the back side of the lot, just because when I was looking at this build, at first I had no idea what to do with it. And when I was looking at it, I just kept seeing that long entryway, and I'm like, that just felt like it would be a perfect entryway into the home. So that's why I put the front door on the back side. And I could have flipped it around, but I didn't want to take that chance, because the idea is to like not change anything. Like you can add walls and everything in, but you're not supposed to like take away walls. And I don't know if I could have maybe like flipped it, like left everything literally as it was and then flipped it, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that and take a chance on ruining the shell itself. So that's why I put the front door on the back side. And so yeah, also here you can see I'm placing some walls and stuff like that, and then like kind of cutting off the steps and then putting doors. Like they were supposed to come upstairs. Like originally I was going to have it like this, to where the stairs would be open down on the first floor, and then they'd come up here, and then there would be like doors going in. And a little bit later you'll see that I actually change that, and I take this out, and I actually put the doors downstairs and make it to where like there would be like a doorway that would be locked going to these stairs on the first floor, or rather the main floor. And so that's what I ended up doing a little bit later on. And so that is one aspect of the whole secrets thing about this, is that this is the public, it's not, okay, I'm trying to think of how to put this, so it's not like public to like everybody in the public, but this would be like if somebody was to come over and go to the library, like this is what they would see. But then you go upstairs, and there is a secret level with like, I don't know, I haven't really thought that far through, but basically I like a secret library area that's only by membership, only by invite, things like that. So that's what I decided to do here, and I think it actually ended up looking and working a lot better than the original one. And I did have to cut out parts of this because I had some parts where I had some glitches going on with the computer, so I kind of cut that out, where I was trying to click on stuff and it wasn't working, and then I would accidentally click on something else, and so you didn't really miss anything when I deleted parts of that out. So here I'm working on the upstairs part of the library and getting that all set up. And those bookshelves, I ended up struggling really hard to get those bookshelves, and I think I cut out parts of that too, because it took me forever to get the bookshelves in the way I wanted it, and even then it didn't want to work. I also had some problems. I think you'll see it a little bit later on, maybe. I had some trouble with like placing some of the couches. I don't know if it was the game, my computer, or the glitches with the round walls, but I could not get the downstairs couch on at least one side, and I don't remember about the other, to place where I wanted it to. I tried to get it up against the wall, and as soon as I get up against the wall, it would move into the wall or delete itself. And so I ended up having to place it a little bit away from the wall, which is not really what I wanted to do. I really wanted it in to be like right against the wall. And I think it was actually earlier, because now we're working on the apartment or a little apartment area. And so this would be, I guess, where the main person, the main, I want to say family, but I don't remember if I put a single bed in here or if it was a double bed, but this would be like the main apartment for the house. And I think I might have put, I'll find out in a second here. I think I may have put a single bed, but I honestly cannot remember off the top of my head what I did. But anyway, this is the main part of the build here, or not the build, I'm sorry, the main apartment for the build. And oh my goodness, I can't get my words out today. So right now we're just kind of working on making a small little kitchen, and it's designed to be kind of an open floor plan with, you know, you come in and you got the living room, and then towards the back of the apartment you've got the kitchen, and then off to the right you've got the bedroom and the bathroom. The bathroom's like right off the kitchen, and the bedroom's also right off the kitchen. And so, yeah, I'm trying to think of things to say. You know, just kind of put like a small little dining room and everything in here. It's hard for me to think of things to say while we're doing all this, because I don't really have much to say as we're going through the build. And I've even got this on like a high-speed playback thing, and I still am having trouble of filling in the space and thinking of things to say and all that. I'm trying to remember, I think I used, for the packs in this one, I went with mainly like cats and dogs and werewolf. And you'll see why, you'll see the whole tie-in with the werewolf thing in a little bit, and the cats and dogs. And like here I'm using like a lot of dogs and dog themed, like in the entryway you can see there's like a lot of dog themed posters and pictures and things like that up on the wall. And you'll see the tie-in a little bit later. So, okay, I did do a double bed, so this would be like the main family apartment where they would live. And so, and then here I'm just going back to the library and kind of finishing up and trying to clean up the bookshelves and things like that, and try to get that where I want it. And I think I may have deleted out some of the bookshelves and changed things around, because I was just having a really hard time getting those bookshelves to place on the curved wall. And in many ways, and I know this is kind of like a big ask, but, and okay, here's where you see I have the trouble with the couch, where I was having all sorts of trouble, and it kept trying to go into the wall, and so I placed it out away from the wall, because at that point I just said screw it. I just put it away from the wall because I got tired of struggling with it. Even using move objects on and all that kind of stuff, it still wouldn't place properly. But anyway, as I was saying about the bookshelves, I think it would be nice if there was like a way to have the bookshelves work more seamlessly with the curved walls, because it's like we have curved walls in the game now, and I think that's awesome. There's a lot of stuff you can do with that, but then trying to place stuff on it is like a huge struggle. And so I know that's a big, like I said, I know that's a big ask. It's not something that's like just a simple little fix in the game, but I feel like down the road, like that would be something to be good to work on. By the Sims team or whoever does that, to make it so you can put stuff against the wall. And it's not necessarily, I don't think it would necessarily be that you have to have like specific items to put there, but have a way to like click on it and make it so to where it was, or maybe you have specific items. I don't know. I'm speaking at my arse end, but anyway, I just feel like it'd be nice to be able to have things you can put against the wall without it looking funny. Because I mean, you got this space where you just can't put anything there because it won't like tie into the wall. It just kind of sits weird. But anyway, this is the. I kind of was originally thinking this was going to be like a separate. Like a separate apartment, like somebody could come and visit. But also, the other idea that was mentioned was that it could maybe be the servants' quarters. Maybe. I mean, tell me what you think. I don't know. It could either be a separate apartment where somebody could like rent it out, or it could be the servants' quarters. It's, you know, you could. It could be either one. So, I mean, let me know what you think. I haven't really thought about it. I originally thought that it would be a good little place that somebody could come, you know, just stay, like for a night or two or a week or whatever. But, you know, maybe it could be a servants' quarters instead. I mean, you know. But yeah, you know, so we got the main part of the main living area of the apartment upstairs. And, you know, just a small little, what do you call that, living area with a, you know, little living room, kitchen, dining, not even really a dining room, but like a little dining area, a little kitchen, a little living room, kind of all put together. And then they've got their bedroom and, you know, desk and all that kind of stuff downstairs. So that's what I did there. And I just, you know, like I said, the little dining area, I just kind of put like a little island over there that they could just sit and eat. So it's not meant to be very big and very elaborate. It's just a small little, almost like basically like a one-bedroom apartment. I guess it wouldn't be a studio. It'd be like a little one-bedroom apartment, but with the bedroom, you know, downstairs in the basement. And then tried to fix it. And then, as you can see, I'm fixing up a few more things in the main build area. So then here we have this little like shed area, and I didn't do much with the upstairs, but downstairs in the basement you can kind of see here where the tie-in with the whole cats and dogs and then the werewolf thing comes together. So I ended up running out of time with the voiceover here. I didn't realize I was, you know, this close to the end of the video, so I had a lot more that I wanted to say, but this is like just a little like werewolf lair type of thing that they can go to, just some like the bare necessities plus some little bit of extras. They also have like a punching bag and things like that that they can, you know, work out their anger, and they got the guitar, you know, the electric guitar, so they can rock out and stuff like that. And then of course I got the little, you know, little pea bush thing over there on the down there, and a little bed and a simple little, you know, tiny kitchen area. They don't even have like a dining area. They just have like a little place to sit that they can just sit on the bed and eat, or they can sit on that little tire. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Stay tuned because I will be putting up a walkthrough video of this so you can kind of see the whole thing as it's being walked through.